Welcome back to Teshkid FX for another price prediction update, and in this video I'll be giving you a price prediction update on Gala games whose current price stands at the $0.02528 mark, and here on TradingView the market is up by 1.98%. and in this video I want to give you the short-term and long-term scenarios that can play out here on the Gala games chart, and I want to kickstart my analysis here on the daily chart, basing my analysis on the Elliot wave structures, the Fibonacci's, the key areas of support and resistances, and also draw out any key chart patterns that you have information on this chart. And allow me to kickstart the analysis by giving a brief of what has been happening here on the Gala games chart. So Gala games, from these low prices that we had been trading within, we saw a very nice impulsive movement here on the daily chart, taking us back to an all-time high at around the $0.83 mark. And in that movement here on the daily chart, I'm terming that movement to the upper side as a higher Elliot wave count 1. And after seeing the all-time high, we have been seeing this massive ABC corrective movement, which has now taken us back to around the $0.023 mark, in a movement that here on the daily chart we can term as a higher Elliot wave count 2. Then I'm expecting a higher Elliot wave count 3, then a wave 4, and then continue pushing even higher in the formation of that higher Elliot wave count 5 to the upper side. And getting a little bit into the details of the formation of this Elliot wave structure that we have right here, after seeing the all-time high, in the formation of this higher Elliot wave count 2, which is a corrective wave, we have seen the formation of this massive ABC corrective movement, meaning that ABC corrective movement now fits to be within this higher Elliot wave count 2, and there are chances that we might have seen the low for this higher Elliot wave count 2, because if I give you a measure from the all-time high, you can see that the market is down more than 95%, meaning the bear market low might be in, and soon I'm expecting that reversal to the upper side, seeing this impulsive movement to the upper side in the formation of this higher Elliot wave count 3 to the upper side, and giving you a minimum target area to the upper side in the formation of this higher Elliot wave count 3. I can use the trend based Fibonacci, connecting it from the low of the first wave to the high of that wave 1, then dragging the fibs to the low of the second wave, and that gives me a minimum target area to the upper side at the fib level 1.618, and that is at around the $1.3624 mark, and that is the minimum that I would expect Gala games to do in the next bull market. Once we see that a reversal to the upper side and see a very nice impulsive movement, then I will expect Gala games to go back to around the $1.36 market, and that will happen in the next bull market. And before all that plays out, there are short-term scenarios that we expect to play out here on the Gala games chart, and getting to the 1 hour chart, because that is where these short-term scenarios can be better seen. So here on the 1 hour chart, you can see after losing our key area of support at around the $0.04 mark, we saw this impulsive movement to the lower side, making a new low at around the $0.023 mark. And after making that low here on the 1 hour chart, we have seen a very nice bounce to the upper side in a movement that has also been obeying the Elliot wave structures, and this might be the start of that impulsive movement to the upper side in the formation of that higher Elliot wave count 3. And getting to the key scenarios that I expect to play out here on the 1 hour chart, we can have an Elliot wave structure right here, having this as the first wave to the upper side. Then we have seen this massive ABC corrective movement in what is I'm terming as a higher Elliot wave count 2. Then I'm expecting a wave 3, then a wave 4, and then continue pushing higher. And once we complete the formation of this Elliot wave structure, we can now name that as a higher Elliot wave count 1. And getting a little bit into the details of the formation of this Elliot wave structure right here, within the formation of this second wave, which is a corrective wave, we also expected to see an ABC corrective structure, and I believe we are seeing such a structure right here, having this as the wave A, then a wave B, making its peak there. Then we have seen this wave C, which has fully maximized the formation of this higher Elliot wave count 2, and having seen the low for this wave 2, whatever we expect next is an impulsive movement right here in the formation of this wave 3 here in yellow. And because a wave 3 is an impulsive wave, I will also expect to see an ABC, that is a fractal waves in formation within that wave 3 to the upper side. So we also expect such a structure right here, and giving you a minimum target area to the upper side in the formation of this wave 3, I can use the trend based Fibonacci, connecting it from the low of the first wave down there to the high of the wave 1, then dragging the fibs to the low of the second wave, and that gives me a minimum target area to the upper side in the formation of that wave 3 at the fib level 1.618, and that perfectly lies at around the $0.0279 mark, and that is the minimum that I will expect this impulsive movement to the upper side to do. And before we get to that, to making that high, we also need to make a high above the wave 1 high. So marking the wave 1 high over here, that is at around the $0.026 mark. Once we manage to break above the $0.026 mark, then that will be a nice confirmation that we're in the formation of this wave 3, and soon we can expect Gala Games to fully maximize the formation of that wave 3 before we see a retracement in a wave 4 and then continue pushing higher in a wave 5. So those are the possible scenarios that can play out here on the Gala Games chart. And we also need to have in mind that there are also chances that we can make a new low here on the Gala Games chart, so we need to also have that in mind. But for now, we are assuming that the low is in, and we might have started that reversal to the upper side in the formation of that higher Elliot wave count 3, and also taking a look at the indicators to see what movements will be supported here on the RSI. On the RSI, we are trading at around the 64 mark, meaning we have massive room for us to support any movements to the upper side in the formation of this impulsive movement to the upper side in the formation of a wave 3. Also taking a look at the indicators, that is the MACD. Here on the MACD, we have printed a bullish cross, and we are seeing an increase in the buying momentum, and that would mean higher prices are coming our way. So let's be patient and see how that plays out, and I'll keep you updated.